Man, ladies and gentlemen, all my beautiful people, all my wonderful, beautiful people, man, how y'all been doing? We got some more situations, folks. We got some more situationships. We have some more phone calls with Paul and his stepmom. Now, in my opinion, I think the stepmom calls, they're the most important because, again, she's the only one that kind of breaks him down. She's the only one who brings Timothy up on a consistent basis. She seems to be the only one who is okay with openly explaining or expressing her frustration toward Paul. I feel like everybody else in the family, they're sad, they're mad, they're angry, but they try to stay neutral with Paul. On the other hand, Trish, she's basically like, fuck you, dude. I don't like you. You killed your helpless brother. So anyway, I have not heard this call yet. This is a call between Paul and his stepmom, the one who he tries to call mama like it's his actual mother. Like, bro, no, your mama is in prison like you, sweetie, you know? But anyways, folks, get the things you guys need. Let's jump into this video, man.
This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To consent to this recorded call, press 1. To disconnect, press 2.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, hi, Mama. See, some weird. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna keep on, but hi, Mama. Like, bro, that's not Mama. Cut that shit out.
I'm good. How about you?
It's Friday.
It's Friday, yeah. So, a couple things. First off, they did a psych eval today. There's the psych eval. So, I'm not sure if Nolan or my lawyer has informed you yet, but sentencing is on the 26th of February.
Yep.
So they didn't need to push it. February, yeah. It was the 29th of January, but they pushed it because they thought they'd need more time, but they didn't, apparently. I don't think they're going to change it again, though.
Okay.
But secondly, I got basically an email earlier, and I wasn't aware of it until recently. I'm going to read it to you word for word here. It's from a guy named Christopher Trent. Hello from Talos Films. Hi, Paul. Hope you're doing well. My name is Chris Trent, and I'm reaching out to you because we are developing an HBO documentary on your story.
Okay, so this is where everything comes to light. Okay, because all these calls are super out of order, so sometimes it's like, oh, that's why that happened. So this is the whole person with the HBO special. It's funny how in America, right? In America, capitalism rules over everything, bro. I mean, it don't matter if he ate his brother. If Paul ate his brother, I bet you the HBO guy would be right there. Hey, Paul, hope you're doing well. You know, we're doing this little documentary. We wanted to get your side of the story. You know what you had to say. Like, bro, he ate his brother, and you're still going to try to get that story. And you know what? Damn it, I probably would try to get the story too, which is crazy. But I don't know. A lot of people said they sent Randy there to get information because Paul rejected the HBO guy. I don't think so. I think HBO is just sitting back now. We already know that they want to do a video, right? Or a documentary. At this point, they're just sitting back. They're watching the YouTube channels. They're listening to the phone calls. They have somebody on the ground floor, I promise you. And they're collecting information, just collecting until they have a story. The fact that Randy showed up right after the HBO people, though, is a bit interesting. I will say that. But I still don't think he's with them for real. You guys let me know in the comments what you think, but I honestly don't think he had anything to do with HBO.
Talk to you about your unfortunate experience. We really want to focus on your side of the story because we feel that you are a victim as well. If you are interested in talking it over, please feel free to reply to my email and we'll get the ball rolling. You can always reach out to me via my cell phone as well. He proceeds to give me his number and then signs off and everything.
I don't think right now that would be a wise decision.
Okay.
I really don't.
Yeah.
It's funny that they said, we think that you're a victim as well. That was the main thing that got me. I was like, yeah, we want to get your side of the story because, we do feel that you're... Listen, people will say anything to get that story, People will say what they need to say to get that story. You think the person who wrote him that letter or that email really thinks that he's a victim too? Remember, this is after trial. He said sentencing is coming up. So they saw the trial. That's definitely going to be included in the HBO special. You think that they think that he's innocent? Hell no. Hell no. They're just writing. They're just talking. They're just using words. Pretty abstract looking words that make you feel nice. Like, come on now. And he's holding on to this. Like, he's holding on to this with every little bit of strength. He's like, yeah, see, they think I'm innocent, mama. They think I'm innocent too. They think I'm a victim, mama. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're a story to them. That's all you are. You're a fucking $sign. That's all you are to them. And rightfully so. Rightfully so.
You're, in your mind, you're happy to have somebody that wants to hear your side, that's not judging you, that doesn't blame you, and that makes you feel better.
I want to, but at the same time, I know I'm